For the next 48 hours, the only thing I'm consuming is protein shakes. No meals, no snacks. Right now, I'm pretty optimistic, but I might regret this. Wow, that's potent. Oh. Ugh. For the next 2 days, I'm replacing every meal with protein shakes. Now, I'm not going to do a starvation diet. I'm going to eat at my normal maintenance calories. The only difference is that everything has to be liquid form. I've collected a variety of protein shakes here. I'm going to be ranking each one, see how full I feel, see how it affects my gym performance, and see if the number of bathroom visits rises faster than my anxiety trusting a fart over the next 2 days.
I just farted. I don't know what that means. I tried to fart and a little shit came out.
I'm going to be ranking based on taste, fullness, and their macro breakdowns. I'm feeling pretty good right now, but I feel like by tomorrow I'll kill somebody for something crunchy. So let's start with breakfast. For breakfast, it seems only fitting to start with Cocoa Pebbles. Now, this one has 160 calories and 30 grams of protein. Ooh, that's real good. It smells like Cocoa Pebbles more than it tastes like Cocoa Pebbles. It's interesting, it tastes a lot like just a regular chocolate protein shake, but it's got that hint of unnatural chocolate flavor that Cocoa Pebbles has that makes it taste more like Cocoa Pebbles than it would just be like a chocolate protein shake. You know, this is my first one, but I'm gonna place the Dymatize Cocoa Pebbles in A tier. This is a really good one. Great one to start with. Next up is this Protein 2.0. Now this one is like a Gatorade type drink. Cotton candy, but it's clear. I have no idea how it has any protein, but it's got 15 grams for 70 calories. Ooh, it smells real sweet. That is delicious. This tastes exactly like a melted Freezy. As a kid, we used to just grab a whole sleeve of those Freezies and take them to our room and eat them. And of course, by the end, the last couple were melted and you would just drink them. That's exactly what this is like. Oh, and it's got caffeine. I didn't even know that. 125 grams of caffeine. Or grams. Good God. 125 milligrams. If these weren't so expensive, I'd have one every day. I don't want to rank everything too high. I feel like this is giving me too much optimism. You know, 20 years ago when I started lifting, the protein shakes that you get at the gas station were awful. They tasted so fake and you just had to choke them down. This is a revelation. I'm gonna place the Protein 2.0 cotton candy in S tier. It's that good. And last is Muscle Milk Cookies and Cream. It's got the little tilde above the E, so creme. I don't know if you can see that. This one's got 42 grams of protein and 240 calories, so definitely a bit more robust. Smells like nothing. Oh, there's that unnatural, gross flavor. That's the protein shakes I'm used to. Like, it's not the worst thing, but it's not good. Yeah, as far as a simple flavor like cookies and cream or creme, you can't get anything other than vanilla, and it's like the worst of the fake vanillas. I don't even want to finish this, but like, this is all I get for breakfast, so kind of have to. No artificial flavors. Bullshit. This is artificial as fuck. I'm gonna place the Muscle Milk in the C tier. For lunch, I'm gonna go with this raw salted caramel and this Quest chocolate protein shake. Starting with the raw, this one is 160 calories with 30 grams of protein. That is very caramel forward. Wow, that's potent. That is too much caramel. If you're someone who likes to add caramel to like your coffee, maybe this might be good, but as a drink on its own, it feels like you're drinking caramel syrup for like ice cream topping. Oh, I would never get this again. It's not terrible, but it's really sweet, and there's this kind of chemically aftertaste. Yeah, I'm gonna give this C tier. All right, next up is Quest. 45 grams of high bioavailability protein. 230 calories, 45 grams of protein, 4 grams of fat, not bad. One taste, everyone knows the rules. It's kind of middle of the road. I mean, as far as chocolate protein shakes, not as good as the Fairlife. I feel like that's the gold standard. Everyone's tried the Fairlife protein shakes, at least I assume everyone has, because if you haven't, you need to by now. That is for sure the best. I would definitely get it again if it offered anything different than the Fairlife did. I think I'll put this in A tier. So far throughout the day, my hunger has been pretty manageable. I haven't found myself having any cravings yet or being overly hungry, but it's still pretty early in the challenge, so we'll see how tonight goes. I'm kind of worried about going to bed tonight slightly hungry. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. For dinner, I'm going to be having the 2 Fairlife protein shakes. Now, I don't need to try these on camera because I've had these a million times, and I can tell you these are the best of the best. These are S tier. These are the best protein shakes I've ever had. I'm gonna enjoy these while having dinner with the family. I made Rachel some delicious chicken and rice and peppers. I'll get to enjoy those smells while I have my lovely protein shake for dinner. So what's solid food like?
Pretty solid. How's that?
Chocolatey.
A little thin.
Not very filling. It's time for a new section I'm calling Learn Something New and Get Smarter While Doing It. Protein powders can be confusing because there's so many different brands and types. It can feel like a teenage boy walking into a Sephora. Here's the basic gist. Whey concentrate is usually cheaper, tastes a little bit better, but it has more lactose and carbs and fats. Whey isolate is filtered more, so you get more protein for less calories, and it has less lactose, but it costs more. Casein digests slower, makes a thicker shake, so it theoretically keeps you fuller for longer. Plant-based is dairy-free, but the texture is usually pretty lacking. Pre-made shakes are basically the same, they're just way more expensive. And now that you're slightly smarter, back to our regularly scheduled program. For my nighttime protein shake, nighttime snack, I'm gonna turn mine into ice cream with my Ninja Creamy. This is just 300 milliliters of Fairlife skim milk, 1 scoop of this gold standard vanilla ice cream whey protein. The Ninja Creamy is one of the best investments I've ever made. It's very expensive, it only does one thing, but if you are trying to lose weight and you have a sweet tooth, especially at night, the Ninja Creamy is clutch. This is what the final product looks like. It's close to like a Dairy Queen soft serve than real ice cream. But as for the gold standard whey, I will rate this in A tier because I think this is a solid option. It's a great vanilla flavor. Hopefully this fills me up because I am pretty hungry and going to bed hungry is the worst. It's the next day. For breakfast, I'm gonna have muscle milk chocolate, give muscle milk a chance at redemption, Rise Clear Protein Kool-Aid edition, and this plant-based Evolve chocolate caramel. I've never had plant-based protein, so far hunger levels are not too bad. Going to bed a little bit hungry last night wasn't ideal. I've had worse. Also, update on the bathroom situation. No significant problems yet, but I'm a little worried for today. Muscle milk, 42 grams of protein, 250 calories. Ugh. This is the protein shake that I'm used to from 20 years ago. Not terrible, not great, very fake tasting. It's got the profile of this is not for enjoyment, this is just to get it down to prevent my muscles from eating themselves and going catabolic. I need the protein, this is all I got. The muscle milk chocolate is going in C tier. Next up is the Rise Clear Protein Kool-Aid edition. I have very high hopes for this. 22 grams of protein for 100 calories. That's pretty good. There's 0 grams of fat and only 1 carb. That's almost like unbelievably good for macros. Not as good as I was hoping. It's good, but the Protein 2.0 cotton candy from yesterday was better. Again, this has that like melted freezy taste. Maybe it's what they're going for because the flavor isn't a specific Kool-Aid, it just says Kool-Aid and shows like an orange, grapes, cherries, a lime, lemon. Like it kind of tastes like a mixture of all the Kool-Aid flavors. Like I don't know which one it's trying to be. It's just like fake fruit flavor. This one is going in B tier. I mean, the macros are amazing, but. And now to try the Evolve plant-based protein. 140 calories, 20 grams of protein. Not great for macros, but not terrible. Oh, it does not smell good. Not great. It's not overly caramely like the raw one. I'd say the taste is actually better. There's definitely like some weird hint, I think, from it being plant-based, but if I didn't know it was plant-based, I wouldn't have guessed it. It doesn't taste overly weird or gritty like I thought it might be. It's honestly not bad. It gets a bit worse with every drink. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one in C tier as well. It's been about 20 minutes since breakfast and things are not sitting good. I don't know if it's the plant-based protein or just the accumulation of all the different protein shakes over the past like 24 hours, but the stomach is not feeling good. It kind of feels like it needs to come out both ends. Time for lunch. First, an update on the bathroom situation. The number of visits has skyrocketed. Usually I'm a once every 3 days kind of person. Today I'm 3 times so far this morning. Not great, so looking forward to some solid food in my diet starting tomorrow, but we got a challenge to complete. I'm gonna do the raw chocolate milkshake, 160 calories, 30 grams of protein. The salted caramel from yesterday from raw wasn't very good, but it was because it was so caramely forward. Hopefully this is a lot better. Cheers. It's a solid chocolate offering, no weird aftertaste. It's pretty good. A lot like the Quest one where it's very good, but is it as good as Fairlife? No. I think I can go quickly and place this in A tier and move on. Not a lot to write home. Solid offering. And then second, Protein 2.0 Grape. I really liked the cotton candy yesterday, so I'm very excited for this one. 70 calories, 15 grams of protein. Not as good as cotton candy. It's thicker, which is weird. Like, viscosity is thicker, even though it's like a clear liquid. It's not as sweet in a bad way. Not terrible, but not great. I'm gonna place this one in B tier. Hunger's not in a great place either, but I only have half a day to go. I can tough it out.
For dinner, I'm having Owen dark chocolate. The Owen, or OWYN, stands for only what you need. One of the plus sides of an all-protein diet is that it's very easy to eat on the go. The downside is they're super expensive. For these 2 days, it cost me over $60. This one's 20 grams of protein for 180 calories. It's also plant-based, so we'll see how that goes. Still has kind of a weird taste, but as far as the 2 plant-based that I've ever tried, this one is much better. It says dark chocolate versus regular chocolate, and it definitely has that dark cocoa flavor to it. Very delicious. I'm placing the Owen in B tier. The other one I'm having is Dimetized Fruity Pebbles. This one is a powder that I mixed with some Fairlife skim milk. So the macros are gonna be up on the screen here. I don't remember them off the top of my head. Oh, but that's good. If you love Fruity Pebbles, and especially if you're the type of person to drink the milk after you're done eating the cereal and it's got that like super sweet milk, that's exactly what this tastes like. I'm gonna place the Dimetized Fruity Pebbles in S tier. It's really good, highly recommend.
For my final protein shake of the challenge, I turned it again into a Ninja Creamy ice cream. This one is the Ghost Cinnabon. Cinnabon is one of those rare treats that are totally worth the 1,000 calories that they are. Ooh, that's real good. Very cinnamony, maybe a little too cinnamony. Turns into ice cream very well. Yeah, this is super delicious. I'm gonna place the Ghost Cinnabon in A tier, and I'm going to finish this and go to bed, and I will recap this challenge tomorrow morning. All right, it's the next day, and to recap the last 2 days, I would say that I learned a lot about the different proteins that are out there. Some are delicious, some are awful. An all-protein shake diet definitely causes some hunger issues and some digestion issues. I had a couple hours there where I had to be very close to a toilet. It was also extremely expensive. I did lose about 2.5 pounds on the scale, though that's not all due to the calorie deficit and any fat that I lost. That is most likely just due to less food being in my actual system. I'm sure most, if not all, that weight will come back over the next day or so. If you like this content, please be sure to give the video a like so that I make more videos like this in the future. If you wouldn't mind clicking that subscribe button, you'd be my best friend forever. But that's all for this video. Catch you on the next one.